After making several $1 million trading, talking to and teaching thousands of other traders, and even sitting down with some of the biggest traders across the internet, I think I finally found the cure in the process to fixing your trading psychology forever. I've read many of the top books across the trading industry. Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, the Trading Psychology series by Brett Steenbarger, and even The Mental Game of Trading by Jared Tendler. I have not only read that book twice, I have sat down with him and interviewed him twice for several hours at a time, picked his brain, and took notes on the most important things that he said. Now, with what I'm about to say, many of you are likely going to be taken back. No book is going to save you. No book is going to make you a profitable trader, and no book is going to make you millions. However, what I am about to teach you in the next 5 steps of this process just might. And in addition to teaching you these 5 steps that will change your trading psychology forever, I've went ahead and taken the time to rank them from 5 to 1, least important to most important, and what it's going to take to build your trading psychology foundation forever. Step 1, we need to ask ourselves, what is psychology? Many traders come into the industry and they think to themselves, just because I'm taking bad trades, I'm missing trades, I'm buying too early, I'm selling too early, I'm holding my losers too long, that is what trading psychology is. And I'm here to tell you, you are all wrong. Trading psychology is a mix of a lot of different emotions, in which we're going to cover throughout the course of this video. But if we're going to continue on this path together, and if we're going to see real change, I need you guys understanding that this is a process. This is not easy. This is not a quick fix overnight, but by implementing and understanding what trading psychology really is and what it takes to slowly grow that, your life and your trading is going to change forever. Now, before we go forward with changing your trading psychology, with fixing your mindset, and developing the mindset for you of a professional trader, I need to know that you are committed to rewiring your brain and changing everything that you knew before, because if not, this process doesn't work, and quite frankly, it's a waste of your time and it's a waste of my time. I've seen thousands of my students benefit from this. I've seen thousands of people that don't take the advice and don't follow these 5 steps, and they get nowhere except for less money in their bank account, less confidence in their trading, and less time, our most valuable asset as human beings. So let's really dive in. Our second part of this process and our first actual concept towards fixing our trading psychology is realizing ego is the enemy. I see traders every single day across social media that involve their ego, their head, way too much in their trading. Every loss they take personal. Every time they miss a trade, they take it personal. They talk down on themselves. They say to themselves, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, I must be an idiot. And all these things, whether you realize it in real time or not, are degrading your trading, setting you back, and not doing anything positive for you in a money-making way. Our ego is the enemy of our daily lives and of our trading. This is a game where the best loser wins, my friends. And if you're sitting there and you think every loss is personal, you think that just because you're not a profitable trader within the first 6 to 12 months of your trading career, that it must be over. You must not be destined for it. Now, I have a video coming out very soon to help the traders who have been trading for 2, 3, or 4 years plus and haven't quite found that consistent profitability state. So make sure, if that's you, you hit that subscribe button, because what I have coming to you very soon will change the game forever after you master your trading psychology and implement these 5 steps. So we know ego is the enemy. We know that we cannot take our losses personal anymore. We know that losing is a part of the game, and we know that no matter what, it does not matter what anyone else thinks except for us. In reality, you have nothing to prove to your girlfriend, to your boyfriend, to the people that are watching your Instagram stories of you posting your gains. By allowing those people's opinions to come into your life, you are going to subconsciously be feeding your ego to think that it needs to perform every single day. And that, my friends, is going to kill your trading psychology. It is going to kill your trading profits. And that is something that we cannot have going forward at all if we want to build a consistent mindset and a brain that dominates trading and thinks like a professional. That's the end goal of all this. Now, building onto that, we're going to head over to number 3. outside visitors are not allowed. What does that mean? It means that we have to stop taking our everyday life into our trading. I opened my phone to one of the worst messages I have ever seen in my life the other day. One of our students inside Team Bull, someone who made $22,000 trading with us, learning with us, and growing with us, blew it. His girlfriend broke up with him. He was going through some other financial problems outside of trading. He was up in his trading, he was killing it, and he went on tilt for 2 days, my friends. 2 days, and blew all of it and went $12,000 in the hole. That shows none of us are immune to what bringing outsiders and outside information, outside people, and outside events into our trading can do. It can be catastrophic. We have to, at all costs, when we are at the trading desk, you are all in. What happened yesterday, what happened a week ago is irrelevant. That losing trade that you took 2 weeks ago, that losing trade that you took a month ago, that losing trade that you took an hour ago is irrelevant. We have to stay present. We have to stay 100% mentally alert. And if you cannot do that, you are not trading. That is a staple of your new trading psychology mindset. If you're not 100% mental, if you're not 100% there in the game, focused, patient, ready to trade, you are not pressing that buy button, guys. I cannot stress that enough. It is imperative if you want to last in this game, in a game of survival, you have to learn when to trade and when not to trade. I have seen too many traders throughout my life that come in, they're going through a divorce, their dog passed away, they're really upset about something in the outside life, it's their grandma's birthday, whatever the heck it is, and they come, trade on tilt, trade on emotion, and blow it all. That has to stop right now, my friends. Right now, that has to be done. So before we move on to number 4, I beg you, my friends, do not let outsiders into your trading. What happens on the screens is just for the screens. If you're not in that mental spot to trade, if you're not in that mental spot to perform, do not click that buy button. Take a timeout, step back, and wait for the day that you are ready. That will change everything for you as a trader and will keep you in this game long term. Now, number 4, and just to give you a little sneak peek, I'm going to tell you how to build confidence in your trading, something I think most people struggle with, in number 5. Number 4 is strategy. There is no secret strategy that's going to make you a lot of money. That's the reality. I was that guy spending thousands on courses. I was that guy paying $3,000 for a course that told me to buy when SPY had the 8 EMA and the 20 EMA cross. I was that guy. I wasted my money, and I'm here to tell you, there is only one strategy that has consistently worked over the years and has given traders an edge. 2 words: price action. Price action is the basis of watching price move and how volume correlates with that. If you can learn how to read price, what are the candlesticks telling me? What is this volume telling me? You will become a trading machine once you master the psychology part of it. Now, I need you guys to also understand this, is that when you are dialing in your strategy, when you are dialing in your system, you have to realize you're gonna have to do some trial and error. Now, in that process of trial and error and figuring out which strategy works for you, you have to keep those losses small. You have to survive. I keep coming back to that word because trading really is a game of survival. You have to learn to use trial and error, to journal what you're doing, what's working, what is not working. And if you can go through that process, find what type of trader that you are, build that system for you, that is going to change everything in your trading. Instead of coming every morning and thinking, okay, I'm going to look at these charts and I'm just going to, maybe find a place to buy or sell, you're going to come in, you're going to have a system. You're going to have confidence and conviction on where to buy. You're not going to sit there and second guess yourself. And all those things all add up into changing your trading forever. But it's about dialing into a strategy that works for you based on price action, not strategy hopping back and forth. And I will have a whole video on this in the future, not just following signals. For example, yes, we live trade in Team Bull. Yes, I am the founder of one of the biggest trading communities in the world, and I'm telling you, stop just following signals. You will never build confidence on that. You will never make money long-term just following signals. You have to learn, you have to dial in what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and you have to build your foundation yourself. It's great learning from other profitable traders. Thousands of our students in Team Bull watch us trade every day, and it's changed everything for them. But I'm here to tell you, and I tell them this every day, is that you got to learn yourself. You have to dial in to your mind. You got to dig deep in that big old cranium of yours and say, hey, this works for me. This doesn't work for me. I've watched this work. I haven't watched this work. Build that confidence, build that conviction, and really enjoy and love and feel the process of becoming a profitable trader. That is the key, my friends. That is what it is. That's what it takes to make money, which leads us to number 5, confidence. Too many traders struggle with confidence. Even if they are sitting there, they have one contract or share pulled up, they are still scared to press that buy button. Why? If the risk is so minimal, why are they scared to press that buy button? Because they're scared if they lose, the confidence that they had in that setup is going to go to zero. They're going to have no confidence in their future trading, and it just leads to this big spiral down. But I'm here to tell you guys, the way to build confidence in your trading, I've researched a lot of traders, guys. I've spent 7 years learning this game. And the way to build your confidence in your trading is experience, screen time, and skin in the game. You can buy education. You can't buy screen time. If you sit there and watch the same setup happen 100 times, 200 times, 300 times, don't you think that 301st time, it's going to be a little bit easier to press that buy button, knowing exactly what to expect, what's the downside risk, what's the upside risk, and knowing, hey, I've seen this work out 300 times before. I have a good idea where this is going. Now, if you've only seen something work out 5 times, or maybe 1 time or 2 times, it doesn't matter if I tell you the exact setup to look at. You are going to be sweating and very nervous when you see that setup come, because your hard-earned money, your ego, your confidence, and everything in between that's meshing together is at risk of falling apart if that trade doesn't work out. That's the problem a lot of traders have. So if you want to make money in this game long term, you have to commit to the process. The typical time I say for my traders, for my students, and people that I've just helped inside and outside of Team Bull takes at least 2 to 3 years. I'd say honestly 4. 4+ years. Are you willing to dedicate 4 years to building yourself and your confidence as a trader? If not, this might not be the industry for you. You got to ask yourself, are you willing to put 2, 3, 4 years to learn a life-changing skill? The only limit of trading are the limits that you put on yourself. You put those chains on yourself and you decide where your trading is going to go. Do you fold when things get hard? Or do you double down and say, I'm going to do this whether I die in the process? I want this more than I want to breathe. Dying is a little excessive. I want this more than I want to breathe. That was my mindset. That was what I said. I didn't care who was laughing at me. I didn't care who was doubting me. I didn't care who was saying, Jadon, you will never be a profitable trader. I spent every morning for years watching the charts, saving money for my other side hustles, funding my accounts, trial and error in my trading, and I wouldn't stop, haven't stopped, and will never stop until I started making serious money. I went from being that trader that was making $50 a day to $500 a day to $5,000 a day to up almost $850,000 trading in 2023. That was my process. I started with $5,000 back in the day. I didn't start with millions. I wouldn't even recommend you to start with millions, because without confidence and conviction and risk management, you would lose it. But what I'm here to tell you is this. You implement those 5 steps I just said. You change your mindset towards what it takes to become a profitable trader, and you start thinking like a professional. Learn your system, learn your strategy, everything, and I mean everything, guys, is going to change. Keep trading smart. Keep trading safe. That's something I tell Team Bull every single day. I love seeing you guys learn. I love seeing you guys win. And if you have ideas, if there's things that you want me to take a deep dive into and research on, comment them below, hit that subscribe button, and let's learn and get rich together.